What up, YouTube? This your boy Trucker named Jay, checking in from the crib. Um, Today is Thursday. Is it Thursday? Yeah, today's Thursday. Um, I'm back at the crib. Orientation went well. Um, it was a breeze because I'd already been through there like 4 times. uh, no more setbacks. I don't know why I'm holding a hammer. It's crazy. I might take this with me on my truck. Anyways, but yeah, man, no setbacks, nothing. I didn't even have to wait long for a truck. You know what I'm saying? I got me a 2018. However, it is a 2018 with an older body style, so it still looks like a 2017. I don't really care. They was originally gonna put me in a 2014. That was kind of beat up. I'm gonna be honest. Bumper had a hole in it, and it was just some other stuff going on. But I won't tripping because I just want a truck. You know what I mean? Like I just want to get back making money. I'll worry about what the truck looked like a little later on. But I told them that I got that CPAP and I need an inverter. And versus putting an inverter in the 2014, they just threw me in the 2018 that they just had to wash. I think I got to take it back. I think it needs a new filter. But I'm gonna stop by there on my way out tomorrow because I have a load picking up out of Maryland. I can't think what the place is called. Whatever. Picking up out of Maryland, and I'm gonna pick that up, and I'm taking that joint to. I'm taking that to Dallas. Yeah, Dallas. I had to think about it. So yeah, that's how that's gonna work. I'm gonna pull up at the maintenance shop tomorrow early morning. I'm gonna see what time they open up. Hopefully I get in and out, and it don't affect me getting to my destination on time. I gotta go up 95. That's gonna be a pain. Holidays, all that shit. But we gonna make it work. I got an automatic, so if I gotta sit in traffic, I'ma sit comfortably. You know what I mean? I ain't gotta do all that. But anyways, point of this video, man. I got a question for my rookies out there. I got a question for my students. Are you sure that you want to be an OTR truck driver? Okay. I know we make this shit look easy. We make this shit look simple. But there's so much that goes into being an over-the-road truck driver that I feel like some people don't truly understand. You know what I mean? This shit ain't for no. This is a grown man's game. You got to bring your big boy pants if you gonna do something like this. Whether it's for Swift Transportation, whether it's Stevens, whether it's Prime, whether it's Melton, whether it's CR England, CRST, whatever company you decide to go with, man. If Abilene, Epps, Schneider, whatever, U.S. Express, JB Hunt, you need to be ready for what you signing up for. You know what I mean? You need to understand that everything ain't gonna go your way every day, every week, every month. You know what I mean? I'm not saying just put up with anything, but this is it truly is, man. It's a lifestyle, man, and you have to be mentally prepared to do what you gotta do, especially if you a family man. Because don't get out there and then do like I did and make the excuse, I want to see my family. Look, man, you got to know what it is before you go into trucking. If you are deciding that you want to, let's say, even if you want to just do a year to get back home, that year, go hard, man. Learn everything you can. Don't play around. You know what I mean? Like, don't let your emotions stop you from being a great OTR driver. Because there's so many guys, like I was talking with guys in orientation, and you could just see the hesitance in their voices. Like, yeah, I think I'm ready for this. Nah, baby, you got to know what you finna get yourself into. As a young guy in my class, baby on the way, young fiance. I think my man's couldn't been older than 22, 23. And, his thing was he's dealing with trust issues. You know what I mean? And And he's sitting there wondering, you know, what his old lady gonna be doing while he away. And I'm like, but that's you setting up for an unhealthy trucking relationship and unhealthy marriage. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, if you coming out on the road and you gotta worry about your old lady back home, you might as well stay the fuck home, because that shit will drive you crazy. I don't know from this personally, but I had a close friend once upon a time. We may still be close. I don't know. I haven't talked to him in a while, but he went through that shit. And it's not a shot at him. This is just, I'm not going to put his name out there, but this is taking his experience and hopefully teaching somebody. Like, you have to have a solid foundation at home, which is why I originally came back home 3 months ago, because I had to come home and get some situated, not like with my relationship, but like financially. Your home has to be taken care of, man, or you have to have a plan. Like if it's gonna be a struggle, you have to know it's gonna be a struggle, and you have to know what you're gonna do during that struggle. Because 9 times out of 10, you leaving your old lady, your wife, your girl, whatever you decide to call her, you leaving her at home. If you got kids, you leaving her at home with the kids. So at some point, she may start feeling like you've abandoned her. Trust me, I've heard it. But what you have to be able to do is you have to have that plan to reassure her, like, babe, this is what it is. I'm not abandoning you. I'm sacrificing right now. Bear with me. And if you got a good one, she gonna stick in there. But if you got one that ain't that strong, you got some problems, partner. You may need to make some changes in your personal life. That sounds harsh, but that's the harsh reality of trucking. The divorce rate in trucking is very high. I understand? Your life is about to change, man. Or girl, it's about to change. And so my advice to you, even though I should be the last one giving advice on YouTube, but I'm going to do it anyways, my advice to you would be to make sure everything you leaving home is solid. Finances, personal relationships. If it ain't, get rid of it, because it's going to hold you back. And it's going to make you start second guessing your choices. Next thing you know, you company hopping because you're trying to find something better. And it's just going to fuck your whole mindset up. You'd be surprised how something as simple as an argument with your old lady will fuck up your thought process with what company you want to work for. Trust me. Now you're like, okay, I'm going to go work for this company back home. And you go home, and you go home before your year is up. Now you working for somebody like fucking Coca-Cola, and you ain't making number $700 a week after taxes. And you sitting there like, why am I only making this much? You ain't got no motherfucking experience. So you just a warehouse driver that can drive a truck. It's how they paying you. You know what I mean? So think about that shit, man. Think about what you really about to get yourself into. Trucking may not be for you. And I'd be doing you a disservice if I didn't tell you that. Trucking may not be for you. You got to be a motivated motherfucker to come out here and do what we got to do on a daily basis, to be away from our family on a daily basis, to be sitting in the middle of Montana in a snowstorm, you know, on our kids' birthdays, to be in California dodging wildfires around Christmas. You got to be mentally prepared for that, man. Trucking is more mental than anything. And like I said, I'd be doing you a disservice if I didn't tell you this shit, man. Everybody tells you about the money. Everybody tells you about the freedom. Everybody tells you about all this good shit. But don't nobody tell you about that mental shit when you sitting in your truck on a 34. Now you sitting there staring at your truck ceiling wondering why the fuck you get in that truck. Got to stay motivated, man. You got to. You got to be able to pull yourself to the side and have a conversation with yourself. Fuck that not talking to yourself. And trucking, you're going to have to talk to yourself if you're going to survive out here. That's just 100. I don't give a fuck nobody. Oh, that makes you crazy. Well, I'm a crazy motherfucker then. Period. Because ain't no way in the world that I'm not going to be out here and I'm not trying to motivate my damn self. Because sometimes your family, they won't do it on purpose, but they're discouraging you. You'll have them say like, well, maybe, you know, maybe you should just come home, and maybe it's just maybe a better situation at home. And that's not what you need, because they don't fully understand the plan that you have. They don't know you coming home before a year or 2 years experience is a pay cut, or it's going to be harder to get to where you can get to OTR your first 1 or 2 years. My opinion, because you're going to have somebody come up here, oh, I drove OTR for 3 months and came home and made 6 figures. You're lying. But anyways, we ain't going to get into that. But I'm just saying, man, stay motivated out here, man. Be prepared for what you about to come into. Understand it. If you got to pray, get right spiritually, Make sure you write personally. Make sure your finances are set, and be prepared, man. Don't come out here deaf, dumb, and blind. Because you're going to be that guy in the truck stop complaining about everything from E-logs to APUs to automatic trucks. You're going to be that guy because you are just naturally miserable. And that's what you're going to run into out here. A lot of naturally miserable truck drivers. They're not mad at the trucking industry. They're just mad at their lives. When you're just naturally happy about everything that's going on, you don't let small shit or rumor shit fuck your day up. That's just not, it just doesn't happen like that. So, but that's my message to the rookies, man. Make sure you're ready for this. Make sure you truly understand, because the shit I'm talking about, they not going to teach you in CDL school or orientation. Ain't nothing in a book you can read about this. This is what's going to actually be. This is real life. This ain't no paperwork I'm talking about. You know what I mean? So, but as always, man, stay safe, stay positive, and stay productive, man. God, family, trucking, we gone.